I'm Colin Mochrie. I was born in Kilmarnock, Scotland in 1957, and I am a comedian. Perfect happiness for me would be 1 hour in my backyard, lying in my hammock with my wife and son around, the phone's down completely, a nice ice-cold beer, and some freshly grilled meat by my side. Makes me happy just thinking about it. My greatest fear is that one day there will be no need for bald comedians. I think we should all hope that day never comes. I would have to say Leonardo da Vinci. The man was amazing, brilliant. He was an inventor, a scientist, an artist, and a very good chef. Made a very good cordon bleu, apparently. I've just heard this through the grapevine. And he was left-handed, and so am I. So I hang on that perhaps left-handed people can be brilliant if they really put their mind to it. The thing I most dislike about myself is my intense desire to strangle dogs that just sort of growl and bark in the background while I'm doing my speeches. I really dislike cheapness in other people. I lie every time I look in the mirror. I'm quite happy where I'm living right now here in Toronto. If I had another choice, I think New Zealand, although I know absolutely nothing about it. I know what I could get excessive about. I love food. I love eating. I could, if I put my mind to it, eat quite a bit. So that's something I have to be careful about. What I'm really getting excessive about is my quiet time, alone time. Between midnight and 2, I'm just by myself in my office, either on the computer, but I just need that time not to do anything, not to talk to anybody. If I had my druthers, I would love to be able to sing. All my life I've wanted to be a musical comedy star, and I just don't have anything close to resembling that talent. So more than anything, I would give my soul to be able to sing. The thing that challenges me most is being a parent, because you don't have a manual. You have to rely on common sense, which was never really one of my strong points. It's a constant challenge, especially in this day and age, to keep a child happy and interested, involved. Challenging, very challenging. The thing that gives me the most satisfaction is a big hearty laugh at the end of something that I've meant to be funny. Comedy is such a difficult business in many ways because everybody's sense of humor is so unique to them. So when you get an audience as one to laugh at something you've done, I find that very satisfying. Carving out a career for myself with no noticeable skills. It's very hard to get to where I am, to be sort of a B-list celebrity, and yet really have no talent whatsoever. I make up stuff for a living. It's a scam. Definitely my greatest achievement. If I could have another career, it would probably be chef, I think. I enjoy cooking for people, and what I like about it is it gets me away from other people. I don't really enjoy being in social situations, so I think that was also one of the reasons I got involved with cooking, so I can sort of be by myself in the kitchen and do things. So yeah, chef. A very hermity chef. My favorite word is bamboozle. My favorite sound is laughter. I would love to come back as a dolphin. I've always been fascinated with dolphins, and when I was younger I wanted to be a marine biologist. I think mainly so I could swim with dolphins. Let me see, if the gods decided, they would have me come back as me and say, just do it again, but better. I would love to be in a big Broadway musical. That is what my wish is. If I can just find someone whose wish it is to have a bald comedian with no musical talent in their show, that would be awesome. I have a decanter that was used by Frank Sinatra. It was from his personal collection. Frank Sinatra actually opened this decanter and poured booze into a glass. I'm a big Sinatra fan and a big fan of alcohol. So the two together, It's beautiful, beautiful thing. A classmate of mine in grade 10 in Vancouver, I was a very shy child, and he dared me to try out for the school play. And I did. I got my first laugh, and that was it. I was hooked. So thank you, Roland Rossman, for daring me to try out for the immortal play, The Death and Life of Sneaky Fitch. The thing I look forward to the most when I go to work is the incredible 30-minute massage that Drew Carey gives me. He has a very loving touch. It's very sensitive, and yet he finds all the points where I hold all my stress. The cuddling I could do without, but the massage, spot on. My idea of success is when you wake up in the morning and you're looking forward to your day, whether it's going to work or just spending it with your family. If you're looking forward to both those things, you're successful. For me, the lowest depth of despair is when you have absolutely no hope, when hope is dead to you. I would have to say the most overrated virtue, in my opinion, is honesty. For example, I had someone come up and say, you know, I saw your show. I just don't think you're that funny. Who does that help? My favorite food has to be, it's more than one food, it's an entire concept. It's a turkey dinner. My most obvious characteristic, I suppose, would be my sense of humor. You know, it's made me millions. Right there, that was a joke. I most dislike rudeness. I find as a society we're getting very rude. You know, not only kids and young people who, you know, you tend to expect in some way. You know, people my age and older, just being mind-blowingly rude. It makes me sound like an old fogey from the Victorian era or something, but I think we'd be in a much better place if everyone remembered their manners. I'm at my happiest right now. You know, the career has been going great, the marriage is working out, the boy is wonderful. Deb and I have just finished filming a script that we wrote for a series, and it went beautifully. So everything is going very well right now. I'm really happy right now. I'm at a point where I've accepted this is the best I'm going to be. The words I live by are always wear comfortable shoes. Your feet carry you throughout your life. If they're feeling good, the rest of your body will follow.